Hello folks, and welcome back to SnowRunner. So you're going to notice that something is a little bit different from the last episode. That's because I have knocked out almost all the missions over on in Michigan, and I have moved over here to Alaska. I did not get all of the missions done. There is some kind of glitch, and I did not finish the logging missions or the mission to get the 2 containers from Drummond Island because for some reason the game would not let me load those 2 containers. So I'm going to have to wait and go back when the patch comes out to see if it's fixed. And the logging missions. So I went and had the P16 and tried to deliver first set of logs over on Drummond Island. And when I jumped into Drummond Island, going through the tunnel, the truck just flipped on its side. I don't know why. Lost the logs, and I could not get it flipped back over. Took this truck over, couldn't get it done. So I went and had to recover it. Then I took this truck over with a load of logs, and as soon as it jumped into Drummond Island, the whole front end of the truck, all the way up to the headlights, was sunk in the mud. The tires were at a 90-degree angle outward, and the truck would not move. So I brought the P16 up, and the P16 could not pull it out of the mud. So I ended up having to recover this truck. And I went back up there to I decided, I'm just not going to do log missions. So I went up there to get the 2 containers. And on the way out to the containers, the truck just fell over the hill and got tangled up in trees. The P16 could not pull it out. The limbs would not let go. So I had to recover this truck again. And I tried for about an hour to try to get this thing up out of there, and it just wouldn't do it. So I said, hell with it. I'm just going ahead to Alaska. I will finish those other missions when the patch comes out and see if it fixes some of this. So what I've done is I've jumped over here. I've taken 3 trucks out of the garage. This one. And of course the load star. You've got to have a load star over here. And I took the Chevy out. So we're going to jump into the or not Chevy, but the Jeep. And I brought the Jeep over here just to play in the snow a little bit to see what it would do. Actually, it does really well. It's not as good as the Lodestar, but it is better than the Chevy. It's also, I believe it is also, well, I know it's better than the International Scout. Mainly because it goes just as good as the International Scout if I can keep it on the road. And it doesn't tip near as much as Scout does. Matter of fact, I think I have only tipped this thing twice since I bought it. So we're going to run out here, and I'm going to get myself a BM17. So once I have the BM17, some of the other trucks I have in the garage, I won't even need to take them out. So to show you where I'm at, I drove down by the gas station, drove all the way up here, and the BM17 is located over in this area. But before I go over there, I want to come over and get this maintenance trailer here, because I am going to need that. I'm anxious to see how this will do over in the thick mud where the BM17 is. That's the wrong word. I know I can do this with the scout. Hey Nathan. Yeah, running a little bit late today. Told you I was working on my truck. I had to get the lights fixed on it because I have to haul a trailer the next 2 days. And my connection was not working. So I ended up having to rewire the whole connection. Wire my lights down there. I've got a 7-prong connection. And I had to figure out where all of the connecting wires went and what colors went to what. So it was a pain in the butt. And I have it rewired now. Unfortunately, I have yet to buy a Haynes manual for this truck. So I was basically counting on the internet to tell me what color wires I needed. And that was a mistake. So I look up my truck and the color wires, you know, what each one of them goes to. I get 10 different pictures and none of them match the same color wires that my truck uses. So it was a real unpleasant experience tonight, but I did get it done, so everything's working. I just took the 7-wire prong off. Whoa. There's the problem with trying to haul this big trailer with a little scout. Slowing down part. So I got the Wrangler out here and I wanted to test out the Wrangler. So far it is doing fairly decent. It is not as good as Lodestar, but it's better than the other 2 Scouts, the Chevy and the International Scout. Quit pushing. Trailer's a bully. And we'll accept those as I go. Alright, we'll refill it. And this thing's really good on gas. I like that. So let's see how it does in the deep mud and the snow. While I'm here, come on. It is a little bit on the squirrely side when it gets up to speed. Reminds me, I can't think of the name of it, but it reminds me of that Russian Scout. They really got to fix the engine noise in this thing. Let's get back over here in the mud. You run better in the mud. I am still running the mud tires on here. I did not put the chain tires on it. And I think I want to run right down the center. So I think it can handle it. So with the diff lock on and you have it in medium low, it'll creep and crawl through just about anything. It won't do it fast, but you also don't get stuck. to try to get over there without having a winch. I think that'll be a good test for it. Now it does have a little bit of an issue. If you're in low-high, the wheels are spinning just as fast as if you are in automatic, and you're losing traction. But I found if you run it like this, you go anywhere you want to go. Now, like I said, it's not as good as the Lodestar. But there are not very few scouts are as good as the Lodestar. Getting through the snow and muck, which I have it sitting over there, getting ready to go get its suspension lift. And the bigger motor for the Western Star. I've been griping about those for a while. So I'm going to go get them. So you notice how when you're in automatic, you're going at a certain speed, but then when I put it in low and it hit the diff lock, it jumps forward a little bit because it gets more traction. Which I have tested the Chevy and the International Scout, and they don't do that. You don't get an extra little boost. This one it's a visible boost. A visible bit of traction. The CJ7 doesn't do this. And I don't know if it's the rock crawler suspension is the reason it does that, but like I said, it'll go anywhere you want it to go. Yeah, it sounds like a Suzuki Samurai, but I think we can deal with that for now. Every time I've done this with the International Scout, I've had to winch it. And with this truck, I have not had to winch. I like that. Now I see some tires here. Now the bad part is I don't carry as many supplies in here. So, uh-oh, I used some of my supplies. I forgot to refill it. Alright, so we'll definitely want to, well, 13, that should hold it. What do I want to repair? Don't know. It's got all the wheels. Let's wheel the engine. because I may be able to use this truck to help it along. I didn't check. I forgot if it has gas or not. Come on, trees, let me go. Should be able to get it over on the other side. I wish they had a little scout trailer that had some extra repair points. That would be nice. Come on the other. It's not where I want to go. So let's get you back. I got you started. And we're just going to have to play with it. Until we can get it up here for repairs. I started to bring the White Western Star up and do it, but I wanted to see what the Jeep could do. Feather the gas and go and get the Jeep. I don't know if the Jeep will help. We'll give it a shot. But it could take a little bit of the strain off of the transmission. See what happens. Yes, I am in Alaska. The struggle is always real. I had to give up on, I was just saying a bit ago, I had to give up on Michigan because there's something wrong with the logging missions over there. And I ended up having to recover the Western Star twice because every time I went through a tunnel, well, once through a tunnel and it once through the tunnel, the whole front end of the truck just sunk down in the ground and it wouldn't come out. I had logs on it. Yeah, see, that's what I was hoping. If I hooked it up to the Jeep... Yeah, so much for that idea. I was hoping it would stay in gear. Okay, so that's not going to work. But maybe... Maybe if we do this. But the Jeep's not going to run straight. Maybe if I put the Jeep behind it, it will do better. We'll eventually get it up there. You just gotta play with it. And it's well worth the struggle. Alright, so now that I know that it will go up there, stick the Jeep behind it and give it a little shove. That's supposed to be one. That's not gonna work. Let's do it this way. I wish it would allow you to put some repair points on each little thing. I had 100 and some repair points. I could have put 30 repair points on several different systems and been able to get out of here really easily, instead of having to repair all the systems 100% before I can move on to the next one. Yeah, I don't know what was up with the glitches. I hadn't had any problems whatsoever until earlier today. It was this morning that I was trying it, and then I got my lights fixed on the truck and thought, yeah, let me try one more time with the do the different mission with the White Western Star. And that's when, for some reason, I was heading out, it would not let me load. those two containers from the ship. So I was coming back out, and right where the big mud hole is, the front end went in the mud hole. The next thing I know, the truck was on its side, rolled over the hill, and got tangled up in the tree limbs. Like I said, P16 could not pull it out. So the tree limbs would just not let go. I even got out of the game, got back in the game. I jumped over this region and then jumped back, and nothing. The tree limbs would not allow the truck to move. So I ended up recovering it, said hell with it. It's time to go someplace else. Come on, you're going to do it. Yeah, your world of bugs. Yeah, I don't know if it's a game bug or an Xbox version of the game bug. I haven't heard anybody else say anything about it. But the first time that I had to recover the White Western Star, the whole front end of it, all the way up to the headlights, was stuck in the mud after I jumped over to, went through the tunnel. And the wheel was at a 90-degree, both wheels were at 90-degree angles outwards. So it was like it had no suspension on it whatsoever. And that truck would not move. But then I jumped over with before I jumped over with P16 with a load of heavy logs, and as soon as I got on the map, as soon as it loaded in, the P16 was laying on its side. So, not a good day. Alright, I'll play that game. I'll show you how we fix it. Oh, we can't fix that. Oh, you're out of gas. Well, that would explain some. So, jump there. That's why I wouldn't go in reverse. You can do all you want now. You're getting fixed. Nothing you can do about it. Alright, so I can deal with the suspension, but that takes all the repair points out of there. So let's refuel. Put gas in you. Fill the Jeep. And refuel that. I'm having a lot of fun with this Jeep. But right now, I need to get to BM17 back. Because you have a lot of missions to do. It'll be my third truck with all-wheel drive. And what my plan is, I'm not going to take any trucks out of the garage that I don't need to take out of the garage. Save on some money because I'm running low. I mean, it was $10,000 to recover the Western Star twice, and then $8,000 to recover the P16. All because of glitches. So not real happy about that. Lost a lot of money. I did take the GMC, put a fuel tank add-on on it. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, shoot, I'm already back now. Because I'm going to take the Jeep and go up here and get this pickup. And I'll let this truck pull back. Need to go up here and get this mission. Get them all as I go. Yeah, I don't think the Chevy can do this. Go through here like this. I think I would have to winch it. Same with the International Scout. I would have to winch it. Oh, still too deep. The International Scout runs better on this map than Chevy does, but it's that whole tipping issue. Gotta constantly flip it back over. And I don't have that issue with this. Watch me flip it now. Yeah, when it's in low high there, the wheels just spin too much. But creepy crawly here works just fine. Alright, let's go rescue a truck. It's short wheelbase though, you gotta be careful. Because this thing will turn really fast. Shoot one way or the other. Just sit there. Right there. Okay. Don't want to go back empty-handed. of fuel. Well, you're not getting any. Fuel is expensive. This Jeep also doesn't take as much damage as the other two. Slow this one down. Doesn't matter if you have fuel or not. Something I forgot to do. I meant to get the loading crane off of one of the other trucks. I may have to jump back to Michigan and do that in the garage. That way I can put it on here with the flatbed, and I won't have to buy them. I may have them. So let's see. Good, some extra money. So that'll pay for the repairs on this. Oh, it's kind of wasteful, but I'm going to go ahead and repair it in the garage. That way it also does the cosmetics. And then we'll see how banged up it looks when we get out of here. Plenty of gas. I could go get that watchtower where I'm at it. Come on, I know your tires suck. I think since I'm going to buy tires anyway, I'll just buy chain tires on this one. Face right through the sun. And we've said that before. Had a crane, I picked one of you guys up. At least take you out to the road. Game won't let me just throw a winch on you and pull you out. That would be nice. Be able to winch to any cargo without a crane just to pull it. Yeah, keep it straight. Oh. Well. I'll repair it anyway. Alright, let's make it look pretty. Only 2,500. I've got a bigger engine there. So sell that one. Off-road. Don't have the, oh, I don't have the race suspension yet. So I really don't want to buy tires yet. I'll need a snorkel. I do have a loading crane. That's all I have. And there are no trailers on this map. And why not? Alright, so what I need to do is jump back over to Michigan. Smithville Dam. Jump back in the garage. I'll take a bed off of one of the other trucks that I'm not going to use or don't plan on using straight off. And then I can put it on this truck. That'll save me a little bit of money. And I have no idea where the suspension upgrade is for the BMC. Oh, I think I know where it's at. I think I left it over there. I should have took the Jeep over and got it. Alright, so who had... You had one. And we'll remove that side bed. And we'll leave that one on there. So I shouldn't need anything else. I think they're interchangeable. They're American, so. Yeah, the Con 39, it is good. And this is an all-American playthrough, so I can't get it. I can't use any Russian trucks. I'm trying to see how far I can get with American trucks only. Yeah, the Con Marshal is... It's a great scout. I still prefer the Lodestar over the Con Marshall, because the Lodestar can do a lot more. Here we go, sideboard bed. That'll work. I do have a trailer out there I could have used, but that trailer kind of sucks. Well, not kind of, it does suck. And I don't remember if I can hook a trailer on this truck. Let's find out. And I'll discover it. Nope. Can't do both. Alright, so we'll leave you here for now. And it is time for the Lodestar to go do its thing. I need upgrades. And I'll have to take the Jeep back to get... let me look at something real quick. So... on Northport. Well, tell. Trying to follow. Oh, there it is. Oh no, the one I was thinking about is the engageable all-wheel drive for the CT680. And it is... where'd we go? So right in here. So the engageable... yeah, the engageable all-wheel drive for the CT680 is right there. So I didn't need it. Alright, that makes me feel better. I'll eventually go get it, but... along with all these other upgrades. But right now I want to get the upgrade for this one. And the bigger engine for the Western Star before I start opening up the maps. Because I need bigger tires for this. And once I get these two upgrades, I'm pretty much good on my upgrades for all the vehicles that I need, at least for a little while. And then I can start saving my money back up for the P12. God, I don't crash. Was there? Yes, there was. Collect all these that I can while I'm running out through here. Because I'm going to try to do this as efficiently as I possibly can. Save on fuel. And so I'm not in this region forever. Because I know the American trucks can do everything on these maps, on this map. I want to get to Russia. That's going to be the real test. I've never done a Russian. I've never done all the missions on Russia with just American troops. Oh, so you haven't tried the Lodestar yet? The Lodestar is, in my opinion, the best scout in the game. Again, that's my opinion. The Lodestar can do just about everything. It does things a lot of the other scouts cannot do. Like I can put a loading crane on here. You up, and it'll go just about anywhere. I've used this on every map in the game. It's my go-to scout. I have a fuel trailer. Let's go get you. Maybe I can haul you around. And we got this timed event that I still can't figure out how to do it in the time limit, because you got to go all the way up and all the way back. And it is in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I think the fastest I've ever done it is like 8.5 minutes. Pulled out where I can use you. I went through almost every bit of my fuel over on Michigan. I did not have much left at all. You're blocking my way now. Oh, that's a problem. Oh no. Come on. I should have went the other way over there. Now I'm screwed. It's stuck. Alright. Well, crap. It's not long enough to reach over there. Nope, it's all I got. Yep. Looks like I gotta go get another truck. before I do that, what did the bridge need? Concrete slab and 2 service spare parts. Service spare parts I can get over here, I think. Or was it at the warehouse? Concrete slab here. And I believe I can get these service spare parts right in here. So, looks like we are going to have to go and I didn't want to bring a Western Star. I wanted to get that engine, but we'll go ahead and do it. Okay, District, you have a good one. And I will see you later. Up backwards seems to work better. I never tried that. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate the follow. Come back around. Or, well. I hate to go all the way out there and be wrong about the service spare parts, but I don't think I am. I really didn't want to take this out there until I got the bigger motor in it. But I done screwed up. So now I gotta fix it. It'll be alright. Could go ahead and take this over to White Valley. If I go over there, then I can put the bigger engine in it. And do a few things over there. Like get the tunnel opened up. Make it a little bit easier. I used to have a list of all the missions. Oh no, you weren't going to do it. I knew it was too easy. That anchors? No. Alright. Well, I guess I'll bring the Jeep one over. Nope, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to take Jeep over. Take BM-17. Because the Jeep I want to send on up and pick up the trailer that's up on the hill here, get the upgrade that's up there, and go over there and open up some of that area by the port. the other lodestar too. I need to go over and pull it up, get that mission done. I don't want to have to drive out here and then drive all the way back. Whereas I can send this one on around to pick up metal beams. That's what that bridge needs down at to get to the port. So I don't tip you over. So I was going to try to run the Western Star with the off-road tires as much as I could so it could get through some of the snow drifts better. But I think I'm just going to have to go to chain tires. Snow a little bit. And let's try this again. Preferably without the tipping over. I feel like I got some sense. So, one more time with feeling. What are you talking about?